When you signed Sean, I don't suppose it was on your mind that you wouldn't be automatically qualifying for the Heineken Cup. You wouldn't have expected that at the beginning of the season, would you?
I wasn't really thinking about anything like that. I mean, I'm just happy to be playing rugby. I mean, whether it's Heineken Cup or not. I mean, ideally we'd like to put the Heineken Cup draw in within our hands and not leaving it now to the Blues to do us a favour. But unfortunately, that's the way it goes. I mean, obviously, Blues have been on a roll, and Toulon themselves were a great side there. I mean, but it's 2 games we underperformed in, and when it comes down to it, that was basically it. It wasn't game plans. It wasn't what we've been coaching the week. It's just the fact we didn't do it. We put the stuff we worked on all week, both games, we didn't do it, and I think both games we were just basically outworked, and all the boys will put their hand up and say, I think that was basically the fact. Especially the weekend just gone, the Blues just basically, the attack, they didn't do any fancy moves, they just outworked us around the corner, and that's what cost us in the end. They were just hitting up and running around quicker, and we have to go backwards in defence, soft defence, trying to stop them from scoring straight away. But obviously when you're on a soft defence, they make loads of yards, and there's only so many yards in the pitch that you can do that for, and that's when it comes down to it, that in the cold light of day, boys just not working hard enough.
Seems to have been a lot of honesty over the last couple of days, Sean.
Yeah, no, there was a definite set to yesterday.
Right.
Issues were aired, which needed airing, to be honest, and sometimes it does take things like that, meetings like that have just gone, for the air to be cleared and for us to obviously deal with those issues. And it was a good meeting. It was something I think we needed. I say a lot of issues were addressed, and I think hopefully the boys have taken it on board. And I say only the next 2 games will tell, and we're obviously looking to finish those 2 games in a win. The boys would like to do that, and I think for the fans as well. I mean, I think fans deserve those wins. I mean, they've been loyal to us all season, and I think finishing with a win is the least we can do. I mean, obviously it's 2 tough games with 2 teams that have been on good form. And Connacht have gone to some form. They've put some big wins together, and Glasgow themselves again. It's a team both in form, so it's no mean feat by any ways, but it's something we feel we need to do.
Because both sides will come down with something still to play for as well.
Exactly.
Qualify you would have Glasgow for the playoffs.
No, exactly. I mean, that's the thing. It's not. We've still got something to play for. We've got pure pride to play for. Okay, we haven't got any competitions to go into, but we don't want to go out the season with a 4 loss losing streak. So I want to try and put a quick nip in the bud of that and get that changed around this weekend. Again, it's going to be a tough game, but we just need to do to Connacht what the Blues did to us and outwork them.
How much of a role then will be building the process for next season? Do you, like yourself, Matthew East, Stephen Jones, David Lyons, got to make, because a lot is made of the young squad?
Yeah, I mean, that's something we brought up in the meeting again. You can only rely on we can only use that as a sort of the get out, as it were, for so long. And the fact the squad's been together for a year now, next year we've got to do something. It's plain and simple. It's the young boys that have played this year have had now a lot of game time. Okay, they may be immature, but it's time for them to step up as well. It's the same with the old boys. Next year, obviously we need to get this season done, and we're not palming it off in any way, but it's a major rebuild this summer. It's get things back on track for the new season, but we'd like to do that by getting some principles in these last 2 games laid down so that it can finish on a high note and carry that through and get the rebuild over the summer.
Played a lot of rugby this year, Sean. Is there just a tour ahead as well?
I think so. I think we've got a summer tour to Argentina. Well, we've definitely got 2 to Argentina. I think there's also a game against Japan as well. But I've spoken to the powers that be, and I've got the time off after that set aside, so I'll be fine with that. But that's the way it goes. It's the life of professional rugby. Chin up.
Given the last couple of seasons as well, I suppose you're pleased to play as much rugby as you can.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, it's been one of those things. It's been good for me down here, and I'd like to see it continue. So I've just been loving playing down here, regardless of the way the results have gone. I still see there's massive potential in this region, and it's something that again we just need to refocus for next season, get as I said just now, we need to get the foundations right in these last 2 games, and then we need to really kick-start it next season and show what and bring to fruition the potential we've had all this season and not really brought to the table. So again, it's about letting them down. For me, anyway.
Yes.
Have we?
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sean.
Thank you.